Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Lucy and this is a roundup of all the stuff I have been loving in May. If you see my hair floating or if you hear like any background noise, I actually just got the heater on because even though it is May, it's absolutely freezing inside my apartment, like absolutely Baltic. So if you hear that, I could turn it off but I would be freezing, so bear with. Without further ado, I'll jump right in. So first things first, I'm just gonna do clothing very quickly. So with no surprise to anyone who knows me, these are the Adidas Specials. These have been all over TikTok, everywhere. All the girlies have them, and you know what? They are right. These are so gorgeous. They're such a good color. They are a perfect taupey brown that's not too warm, not too cool. I know it sounds very extra saying that about shoes, but honestly, I am absolutely obsessed with these. Obsessed. I usually do a white trainer, but I thought I'd branch out and get these because I wear my Birkenstock clogs so much. And they're kind of like a taupey colour. They're a lot lighter than these. So I thought, let's try these trainers. And I'm not disappointed. These are amazing. If you are on the fence about getting these, I highly recommend. They're just the classic Specials. Specials? How you pronounce them. They have like the thin sole, which is really trending at the moment. And yes, obsessed. Second clothing item, again, anyone who knows me, this is zero surprise whatsoever. This is the Zara chocolate brown blazer. This Zara blazer, I will try and link a similar one below because I'm not too sure whether they still sell it, because I'm never too sure with stuff like Zara, Primark. They never seem to sell the same one again, but they have like the remix of that they sell. Anyways, this is stunning. This is just the right arm length on me. I've got quite short arms because I am 5'3", or just under 5'3", so I'm quite small, and I find that Zara blazers fit my arms really well because the short girlies know the blazers are always too long for your arms, and sometimes they can be a little bit too long that you're like, this is no longer giving oversized, it's giving I'm a year 7 on the first day of school, you know, which is not necessarily a vibe. But this, perfect. Obsessed with this colour. I am obsessed with chocolate brown. I think it's probably my favourite colour at the moment, alongside navy blue. They are my faves ever. I do like colour, but I like very muted tones. I've got soft summer palette, so I do gravitate towards softer tones. This is, oh, I'm absolutely obsessed with this. I bought it in Manchester in a recent trip, and I am so happy that I did. I think it cost about £50 or so, which isn't too bad for a blazer. I know that they do go for a lot more usually, and so far I've had so much use out of this, and I can see myself using this so much, especially because it's coming into spring. It's supreme blazer season. I think that blazer season is like autumn and then also spring, because they're a good layering piece, good little transitional piece. In winter you can still wear a blazer, but you need to like layer up more, and it's quite frequently incredibly cold that you're like, I do kind of need to value warmth over fashion right now. But now I'm very happy that we're into spring and I can value wearing fashionable pieces again. So I will stop talking about this piece, but yes, I will link a similar one down below. This is what she looks like. And if anyone's wondering what this top is, this is a Zara striped t-shirt. This is like in a butter yellow colour, and I'm really obsessed. I've been seeing butter yellow everywhere, and I thought, let's give it a go. I'm really liking this so far. This isn't a part of a favourite, this is just, I wanted to discuss it. The elephant in the room, the yellow. I've iconically hated yellow, and quite frankly, I feel really bad now because this is actually a really cute colour, and I feel like it actually looks quite nice. So I will link something similar to this down below as well, because I usually wear a blue striped shirt, and I thought, let's push the boat out, let's get a yellow striped shirt. Still striped shirt, so we're not mixing it up too much, but really liking it so far. So leading on from the ooh, this actually matches. Stop. This is probably what's influenced me to get this. I'm obsessed with the Gem Fragrance Mist. This is a Santal scent. I am obsessed with the Santal scent. I'm not gonna whip this lid off and like sniff it, because in so many videos I have done that and I have to like edit myself like smelling it out, because I just feel like it sounds so awful. So I'll try not to do that. I'm absolutely obsessed with the scent. It's got subtle spices in, as it says, and I feel like that really just adds. It's such a natural scent. It doesn't smell too much. Kind of just spray it everywhere. I do just kind of like put it absolutely ever in the morning, and I am going through this. I love that it's so affordable as well, and it looks super cute, because I find a lot of fragrance mists are very expensive for what they are, considering it's a fragrance mist, if you know what I mean. I saw one in Boots, like one of the new Lancome ones, like £50 for a fragrance mist, and I was like, oh, I'm sure it smells incredible, but for a fragrance mist, due to the nature of the product, no. So I'm very happy that this is like £6.50. So as soon as I use this up, I am absolutely dashing down to Boots to repurchase. I might even buy 2 reserves. I can't run out of this. It's my everyday scent. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with the deodorant as well. See, I'm so excited about it, I can't get my words out. But I thought I'll not mention the deodorant in this video, because all of my videos I've been raving about this deodorant, and I think everyone's just gonna get bored. But I'll link both of these down below. It's the Santal scent in the deodorant and the body spray that I am obsessed with. If you are a clean, very minimal scent lover like me, I don't like anything too strong, but I like a little bit of something, you will really like this. And if you don't like the scent, there are plenty to choose from this range. My sister uses the vanilla coconut one, I believe, and it comes in the pink packaging, and that smells really, really nice on her. It's a little bit too sweet for me personally, but if you're into your sweet scents, that's also a really nice one. Another thing I have been raving about non-stop, this is the Boots Vanilla Lip Sleep Mask. Again, this seems to match me. I feel like this is what has influenced me to buy a yellow top. This is really nice, and I've used so much. I will not go on and on, because I have gone on about this in so many different videos. This is a really nice lip mask. It's got coconut oil, and I find that it's one of the few things that actually moisturizes my lips, because it's a thick consistency. I'm not a fan of those thinner lip balm consistencies, but I don't think they do anything to my lips. I've tried so many lip balms. Believe me, I'm a lip balm connoisseur. And this is really nice. I also really like Lana Lips, but I'm finding it really hard to get a hold of at the moment. So this is a really nice alternative. And the berry one is also really nice, but the vanilla one is my absolute favorite. So I'll link that down below, because I'm obsessed. I will address the other elephant in the room, the lip combo. This is what nobody's asking, but you're gonna get anyways. This is the lip combo I have been obsessed with. I'll put her down because it's not her. I just thought I'd chat about her anyways. This is the NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Beige. I am a big fan of the, what is it called? The Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude lip liner, but I have been going through that way too fast for my own liking. Considering it's quite an expensive lip liner, it's excellent, but I'm like, I don't really want to be going through it that fast. So I thought I'd get a cheaper alternative, and this is the NYX one. It's a similar-ish colour, it's just a bit cooler and lighter, so not really the same at all. But if you've got soft summer colouring or kind of more cool toned neutral colouring, you will really like this. Have it on today, actually organised to have it on today. So I always just light my lips with this, and then what I've been loving doing in the centre is this. This is the MAC lipstick. It's the MAC Love Me lipstick in the shade Daddy's Girl. Pretty sure they still do this one, or maybe they've probably brought it back for another collection, because I feel like MAC collections, they always bring the same lipsticks back, or they have the same lipstick but in limited edition packaging. So this is just a limited edition packaging from quite a while ago. I actually don't want to disclose how long I've had this lipstick for, so, but I'm pretty sure they still sell this. This is absolutely stunning. It's a really nice pinky colour. It's not too warm, not too cool. Kind of good mauvey colour. So that is what she looks like. And I kind of do like a little sheer moment. So it's not too much. I'll swatch both of the lip combo actually. That is what I've been loving to do recently. Okay, so I'll get all the makeup bits out of the way because I like doing things in sections. So this is the Lash Sensational Sky Tubes Mascara. This is from Maybelline. I keep on thinking it says Sky Bites for some reason. It doesn't say that, but every time I look at it, I'm like, Sky Bites? Like, it's not. This is really nice. This is just the original Sky High brush, but with their new tubing formula. I am obsessed with this. I've got it on today, which I feel like it gives quite a nice natural lash. I really like doing quite a natural, to be fair, all of my makeup I like to do really natural. So that's not really pushing the boat out. But the special thing about this is the fact it's tubing, because I absolutely hate removing mascara. Why is it the worst thing ever? No matter what I'm using, whether it's like oil cleanser, micellar water, it's always such a pain to remove. This comes off with just warm water, so it's incredible. It just comes off in these little tubes, and no more like scrubbing at your eyes for dear life. It actually just comes off really easily. And I found that this doesn't really smudge that badly either. I say that badly because most mascaras smudge on me to some degree. I'm yet to find one that doesn't smudge, but I don't think, considering this is a tubing mascara and you would think that it'd be more smudgy than usual, it's actually not. And it's probably one of the least smudgy mascaras on me. That along with the Lash Sensational original one from Maybelline. So this is the limited edition packaging of this. It has both the bronzer and the blush in. I didn't even say what it is. This is the Benefit cheek duo, say. They do sell both of these products separately, so it comes with a Hoola and a Willa. And what I shall be discussing today is, we all know and love Hoola, we'll not discuss her. This Willa blush, I'm not a big powder blush fan, but I'm honestly really liking this powder blush. It's really nice to put on top. It's a really nice soft rosy colour, which is what it says it is. So if you have a soft summer or like summer palette, I think you'll really enjoy this as well. I am personally obsessed, hence why it's in the favourites. And I'm a big fan of Benefit cheek products in general, to be honest. I don't like a lot of powder products, so when I say I like a powder product, it means it's the creme de la creme of powders, okay? I have a really high bar for powder products because I just don't use them, it's not my thing. So really, really liking this. And it's come in this really cute Christmas packaging. Oh, another Benefit product. Apparently I'm just really liking Benefit at the moment. This is the Hoola Wave Bronzer. As you can see by the healthy dent in there, I'm really, really loving this. Again, I feel like this matches what I'm wearing. This is just in the original Hoola shade, and this is absolutely perfect. I've got this on today. It's not too warm, not too cool. It's the classic Hoola shade. I've always said, I mean, I like the Benefit Hoola bronzer, don't get me wrong, but because, as I said, I don't really use powders that much, I've always said, oh, you know what, I wished that Benefit had that in a cream version. And then they came out with this and I was like, haha, hold my bag, hold my purse, Benefit, take all of my money. And it did not disappoint. It has a removable mirror. I don't really know how that works. And quite frankly, I don't want to break this, but apparently this does come out. It's got a very nice big size mirror. I'm not gonna blind you on there, but it's a good size mirror. And it's a really nice compact as well. I really like a circular compact. Again, this is just me being picky because I find you can get all the product out of it, whereas with square ones, they just get stuck in the corners and you can't get the most out of the product, which kind of annoys me. So big fan of this, and you can swirl your brush in really easily. So big fan of this. So the last makeup bit is the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. This is in the shade Custard. This is absolutely gorgeous. If you have blemishes, if you have breakouts, or you just want to do makeup that you just don't want it to move, this is incredible. I've got it in the shade Medium 1 Custard, and the girlies all over TikTok are right. This is absolutely stunning. I have always had one of these in my collection. Since it came out, I really like it for spot concealing, so I highly recommend it for that. And you can also, I don't tend to put this under my eyes, but you can put it under your eyes as well. My eyes are pretty dry, so I will need to mix it with something. But for spot concealing, incredible. I don't think you could find a better spot concealing concealer. Moving on to hair care, I've just got the one hair care product to discuss. This is the L'Oreal Dream Months No Haircut Cream. This is not a new launch at all, but I'm obsessed. Absolutely obsessed with this. This is my second bottle of this, and I've got pretty long hair, to be honest, and I find this works really well. I don't like to spend ages in my hair, so I use it as both a detangler and heat defense, because it's got heat defense stuff in there. So I put like a healthy dollop in, kind of put that all through the hair, blow dry, and it works really well. It keeps my hair really smooth, detangles, because I find that my hair can get quite tangly, which I don't love, but this helps to really reduce that. Okay, and last but not least, we're going to talk about skincare. So the Bubble Hydrating Eye Cream, I have been really liking this. I've been wanting to add an eye cream into my routine for ages, because I stopped using them because I was like, I don't think they work. But then I turned 25 and I was like, ooh, I don't know if they work, I don't know if they don't work, but I'm not taking any chances now. And my skin's very sensitive. If I'm going to have an allergic reaction, it's going to be from an eye cream or an SPF. So trying to pick one that I thought I wasn't going to react to, that was an extreme sport, but I found it. This is the Stardew Hydrating Eye Cream. Really like it. Really good consistency, not too thick, not too thin. I prefer my products to be on the thicker side, which it is, but it's really nice. Goes underneath makeup very well, and you can also layer this with your other skincare. Goes on well for evening skincare as well as in the morning. But I think the real test is, to be honest, if it goes well underneath makeup, because so many of them don't, but this one does. So very much recommend if you are looking for a new eye cream. So another new one to me, this is the Rosehip Oil from The Ordinary. I used to use this back in the day and I stopped using it, and I've just gone back to it recently, and I absolutely adore this. You wake up in the morning and your skin is gorgeous. You only need like 4 drops because this is a really thick oil. I am a big fan of the Marula oil. That is a lot thinner of an oil. This is a very thick oil, so a little bit goes a long way, and it's also got a little bit of a tint to it, so I wouldn't put loads of those on. I personally don't find it stains my pillows, but I've had different brands of this that has, so be careful. But honestly, I am obsessed with this. Like the glow that you have when you wake up in the morning, wow. And it's just one ingredient as well. I'm a big fan of like minimal ingredient skincare, and it's from The Ordinary. You just can't go wrong. Next up, the newer Azelaic Acid Serum. I have been really liking this. I don't use loads of this. I use like 2 or 3 drops, because it's said on the back to just kind of build up the use. I've not started to see results yet, but I haven't broken out, and I'm feeling very hopeful about this, because one of my big skin concerns is to reduce sensitivity and to reduce redness. That is two concerns. So I'm feeling very optimistic with this, and I will keep you updated. And then last but not least, we have the number 7 Good Intent Skin Sip Moisture Milk. This is just a milky toner, but it is really nice. I've tried other milky toners, and this one is the best one I have tried thus far at the drugstore. It's a good thick consistency. It's not, I mean, it is a toner, so it's not really thick, but for example, the Bioma one, that is quite a thin one. I didn't love that consistency because I have very dry skin, so I need it to be thick. I need it to like soak in. It needs to be like luscious and just give loads of moisture. This does this. This does that. It has hyaluronic acid in and squalane, and it is just incredible. And the packaging is super cute. It's feeling suspiciously empty, so I will be going to Boots to repurchase this as soon as I run out. If you've not tried anything from this range before, I highly recommend this. And to be honest, I will not I don't think I'm going to stop recommending this because it is incredible and such a good price point. Okay, so that is all the stuff I've been loving this month. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out and I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.